Hello there. In this video I want to cover how to start Cyberpunk on very hard difficult. I will not spoil the main storyline, just some tips based on my own mistakes. They said you gotta use all mechanics provided by the game in hardcore mode. So first let me create my character and we look over a fighting mechanic with the ranged weapons. In the interface menu I switch off crosshair for now, but it is so cool that it is possible to hide everything separately. Aim assist no needed. Very hard for a serious challenge, let's rock. Here I choose street kid because corpo sounds creepy and I don't want to be nomad. Now I have a possibility to recreate my ex-girlfriend, and after 2 hours of thrilling gameplay, there she is, more or less. I'm curious, how many of you do the same thing? In case if your ex was a transgender, you can keep the detail as well, though it stays only here and only you will know about that little secret. Okay, I think I'm done here, and the last step is starting to make your build. I personally go with stealth. Now it reminds me when you first see a photo and then a girl in the real life. And looks like people will be still fighting coronavirus in 57 years from now. And that is why people don't care about damn masks, but they are so damn strong. Look at these guys. I wish I could train with them. And this couple of fighters are practicing some sort of hardcore boxing. One is armed and the second guy doesn't even look at his opponent. Tough sport, I can tell. But okay, let's start with tips. First, forget about fashion and put clothing with the best stats. At first, you don't have much of it, but check your inventory time to time. You definitely will need some protection before doing the main quest line, of course, when they let you. When you are done, you will look something like this, and more further, even better, with all pieces of clothing equipped. Now guns, same thing, equip what is better before you start quest line, sell the rest and buy fucking ammunition. Believe me, you will need it. Or you will be like me here, with garbage weapons and the clothing you have at first. Don't worry that much about healing stuff, because it spawns everywhere. Yeah, you heard him. That was difficult but doable. So how to prepare yourself the best way to actually enjoy these fights? Because as for me, hardcore difficult means die fast but kill faster. Let's dig into this. Tutorial is good to adjust the sensitivity of your mouse, and it provides you with some very useful hints for other mechanics in the game. Don't miss it out. You can build different type of characters, but for hardcore gameplay I doubt the possibility to kill all mobs with katana. There should be a powered stealth build, based on assault and sniper rifles. The first mission will be a walk in the park anyway, though I spent more time adjusting sensitivity than actually shooting. Some practice makes it better, but you will know that your damage sucks anyway, and you will definitely should do something about that. And if you will not, I can say that you're in deep shit! Here you will have unlimited ammunition and there will be no need to keep safe your life. Though loot everything you see, since there is no problem with space in your inventory. Later you will be able to sell all junk. As a dessert, there will be a very tough enemies, some sort of bullet sponge, and they could be everywhere in the world. Depends on their level. Higher it is, more you suck.
Bueno, ¿qué chingados estás esperando?
¿Y vos qué pensás? Estoy esperando que muera este boludo. Okay, I think you got the idea what's going on here. Now it's time to farm. You need to farm gear, experience to level up, reputations and credits. So, these guys, so-called public enemies, are your best shot to get all these early in the game. But you also can loot police officers as well if you're a bad boy. I am not. By killing this local terrorist, you got some sort of reputation that permits you to unlock some items and vendors. Just do it, they deserve a headshot. So, how to find them? Whenever you are close to some illegal activity, you will get a call from local police department, NCPD. In general, these terrorists are either Latinos, like myself, or Russians, like myself. But Lena Sidorova isn't a good Russian, so she will die. A part of have fun and be able to loot them, you will get paid. If you open them up and look over these skulls, here are your points of interest. You can track them and follow the path to make it easier. The best option at first will be taking them down one by one. You can sneak on them or not, it's up to you. There will be always a possibility for the first shot. As I mentioned before, higher level they are, more difficult it will be, because their protection is better and your damage sucks big time against it. Shotguns are fun, but not practical at all. Let me cover up a little bit more how you can use them if you would ever be interested to try. By the way, you cannot save your game while in combat, and it is not that easy to enter back to pacifist mode. So shotguns. In this case I have 2 shots before reloading, and if this guy would have used something to shoot me with, that could be the end of the line. From a distance you still can deal some damage, but it was the most stupid move ever. Basically, waste of ammo. Go as Die Hard Cookie is another stupid move. You can tank 1-2 shot with all your hit points, depends on their weapon, but better use hideouts all the time. Some weapons can be charged to max the damage. It does work pretty well after you stagger the opponent, and here's a good example of doing it. Against a group of people is not that simple. More guns shooting at you, faster you die. That is why make use of grenades to lower the health a little bit. You can toss few and hide yourself somewhere to be ready to stagger them with your shotgun and finish them off afterwards. Kinda risky, kinda funny, make your call. With a sniper rifle, you can be that silent assassin until you got a suppressor. I don't have it and I'm in danger, no matter the distance I'm shooting at. With this very scope, the drop of frames per second is huge by the way, so keep it in mind. Enemies will continue to shoot you while you're on site. It might be pretty obvious, though here I couldn't understand where they are shooting me from. And as well in Fallout 76 for example, enemies can lose you if you are in front of them. There it is all about your stats. I would say that the use of sniper rifles is for more safe and tactical gameplay. Now about how to spend your money. When you first time visit the clinic, you will be forced to install some implants in order to exit this window. They are free of charge and it's all about to make you know about their existence. So you gotta install something for ocular system and hands. To be able to install all implants, you will need money and sometimes street credit to unlock them. And doing this in CPD jobs will grant you with both. Some implants are way pricey, so keep it in mind. Let's install something for hands and check what we have for leveling up. Here is simple, spending attribute points to unlock perks and spend perk points to equip them. I personally spent everything to max my damage with rifles and be more sneaky, but it is too early to judge my decision. To access the menu, you go to character and here you have it. Time to time you will see this overheat uploading. Basically means that someone is hacking your brain and you are about to get some damage. It could be pretty annoying since they spam it every 5 seconds. The only way to prevent it is dealing with hackers. That is why you need guns, protection and fucking ammunition. I made it here to the end without all of this in 2 hours or so. Speaking of your companion, hell, he's on fire. Actually very helpful, and I have no idea how I could pass through this quest line without him. So better spend these 2 hours to gear yourself up, it would be helpful. Here is a piece of gameplay. I wasn't missing a lot and 30 rounds to down one mob is kinda crazy. I wish that very hard difficult would mean kill fast or die fast, but there is no case here in Cyberpunk. Hiding will not help you, running through to the exit door will not help you, nothing will help you but fight them back. You still have an option to change the difficult, but I made this video to explain how to avoid this. Here I actually tried to fuck off and find some ammo or a way to pass them easy, but if you are in a combat, you are doomed to be spotted and forced to fight. Simple logic, I can tell. Of course, I'm not that pro player who can hang headshots every time he shoots, though fuck it, even headshots don't do a lot. This was the second mission, 2 hours of trying and 20 flat lines. For GTA lovers, there is a way to be a bad boy, though I didn't try it a lot. But I will cover this up next time. Leave your feedback, consider to subscribe, and thank you. I'll see you later.